It's Wednesday the 4th, I'm FX Plu and this is CurrencyTransfer.com's market update. And the headlines today are that May plans for the softest possible Brexit, the FOMC minutes should shed light on the hawkish tone, and a Euro relief rally has kicked in over the German immigration. And of course, I'm like a Shetland pony this morning, a little hoarse, because England win 4-3 on penalties. It's almost like the government has finally caught up with the realisation that they are running out of time to cut a good deal on Brexit. Theresa May has invited or called her cabinet to Chequers over the weekend to outline her third attempt to unite them in her plans and to avoid any Brexit penalties. Unlike the England team, who love penalties. The Irish border, of course, is still the main issue, and commentators fear that we may see a fudged solution there that is acceptable to the cabinet but is not acceptable for the EU, for the likes of Barnier and Juncker. And then of course there is a resignation risk with Boris Johnson, Liam Fox and Jeremy Hunt all believing that no deal is better than a bad deal. And of course by bad deal they mean a deal with penalties. But England have got through on penalties for the first time in a World Cup, so bring on those Euro penalties. Meanwhile, yesterday cable rallied a little to 132. Today is Independence Day in the US, so the dollar will remain reactive on the day. Tomorrow we've got the FOMC minutes, and they may give a clue in the shift towards a slightly more hawkish bias. In Friday we'll see non-farm payrolls and wage inflation, which should give a little short-term dollar direction, and Trump is expected to release the plans of how to protect corporate America from the theft of its technology. On the weekend, tariffs for $34 billion of Chinese imports will kick in, and all of that is unlikely to be ignored by Beijing. Euro-dollar rallied a little yesterday to 116.75 on the relief rally that German immigration has been, if not solved, then certainly kicked down the road for a little while, enough to avoid fresh elections. However, the similar political issues are likely to feature more frequently until Brussels can formulate an acceptable immigration policy for the entire bloc. After Brexit, this is by far the single most significant issue facing the EU, as Germany is the only state with the open border, open door policy. The right-wing politicians there have jumped on this, as they feel that Germany has been made to pay the penalty. And as if there wasn't enough reference today already, England won 4-3 on penalties. Get in there.